Hi everyone, how you all doing? Welcome back again with Cooking with Joan. I haven't been on in a while. I'm having some problem with my arm, but I'm gonna try get some therapy done on it and see if that will, at least help me along the way. But today I'm gonna be making red pea soup. So this is the first procedure. This is beef bone with meat on it that you normally use for cooking soup, and this is salted pigtail. But for other people out there who don't like meat or you don't like pork, you can use salted beef, or you can just use like your fresh meat. If you don't want to use no salted meat, you can also use your fresh meat, but I like a little salted pigtail because I kind of like pigtail. So because it's salted pigtail, I'm gonna boil it out for about 2 to 3 times because I don't like too much salt. But for other people who like salt, it's optional if how many times you want to boil it out for. I put it in medium, so I'm gonna boil it maybe about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna pour it off and I test it to see how salt it is. If it's still having too much salt, I will boil it for another time again. But as I said, it's optional for you guys. If you like a lot of salt, then it's fine. And okay, this is the pot that I'm going to be making my soup in. I already have the peas washing in here already. This is around 3 cups of peas. But for the peas, it's optional. It all depends on how much peas you want to put in here. But for me, I put around 3 cups. I have 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to be putting in some pimento seed in here. And pimento is a lot of flavor in here. So I turned the stove on to medium high. And I'm gonna let it heat up for maybe about 10 minutes. And after that, I will be adding the meat into the pot and let it cook for about 2 hours. Welcome back again, guys. So now, this is the 3rd time I'm gonna be pouring off the water because for me, it is a little bit salty. So I boiled it for 3 times, so this is the last one now. So now I'm gonna be adding it to the pot with the peas in it. And okay. And here is the beef, the soup meat. And I have some carrots and some canned pumpkin, but you can also use squash if you like, because I like to add vegetables to my soup even if it's red peas. So now I'm going to pour everything in here, and I'm going to let it cook for about 2 hours, but check on it and cook till the peas are tender, and that's when you know it is cooked. So now I'm going to cover it and let it cook for about 2 hours. But keep checking it just in case if it's not cooked and the water is already going down, because you're going to need enough water in there. So keep checking until it cooks till tender. Come back again, guys, with Cooking with Joan. So I'm going to show you my pot now. It's been cooking for about 2 hours. So I'm going to show you. I didn't put any more water because I'm cooking it on a low flame. I didn't have to put any more water, and this is the amount of water that I want. But for you guys out there, if depends on your family that you're cooking for, you're gonna probably have a bigger pot with more water, more peas. You just use your discretion to how you want to make it. Okay, so my meat is cooked. And the peas, you check your peas, so you see it's all soft, so you know that it's cooked. So now I'm about to put in my food. So now I'm gonna make flour dumpling, but I'm not using a lot. Depends on your family you're cooking for. You can increase your amount to the size of your family. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I already have my flour in here, and I have a little bit of about a big spoon of cornmeal, a little bit of salt, because I like to put a little cornmeal in it. It's optional, you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing my dumplings now. So make sure you use cold water when you're mixing your flour. So you put a little at a time, because you don't want it to be too soft, because if it's too soft, you won't be able to form it. So you're gonna mix it in, and you take some more water in. And even if you put too much water, you can also add a little bit more flour. So that's okay, even if it get a little bit soft, because you need the texture that it could form. Yeah. So now I'm using my hands now to form it in. So guys, I finished making the dough. So now I'm gonna be forming it and putting it into the pot now. And it's okay if you can form it. I'm gonna show you another way you can do it. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this is another way you could do it. You could put it in your hand, and you could do it like this. And back home we call it spinners. Okay? So you see, you have other ways that you can do it. So it's okay if you can't form it. You can just put it in your hands and do spinners. So I'm gonna be forming some, and some I'm gonna do as spinners. So that's okay. And as I said, you don't have to be perfect making it. Okay guys, so I already put in the dumplings. So now I'm gonna put in the food. So this is sweet potato, Jamaican sweet potato. This is Irish potatoes. This is Jamaican yellow yam. So I'm gonna be putting in now. And I'm gonna stir it up. So as I already told you guys, for me, I like to add other little stuff in there, as I show you pumpkin and carrot. But it's optional, you don't have to. You could just use just the red peas, cook with the meat. So it's your choice. So I'm just gonna make this cook for a little bit more, because the food need to cook in the soup. So I'm gonna leave it for maybe another hour, and then I'm gonna add the seasoning to it. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna add the seasoning to it. Regular is supposed to be a green pepper, but I ran out of green pepper. So I'm just gonna put this in, but don't let it burst, because if it bursts, it's gonna be too spicy. So this is how it looks. And I'm just gonna tip a little bit of coconut milk, just a little bit. You don't have to put it, it's optional. But I like a little bit of coconut milk in there. So, see, look at it. Nice, look at it. Looking so nice. So for all the vegetarian people out there, you can follow the same procedure, but you don't have to put meat in it. Just follow the same procedure by you cooking your peas and you're adding your food and your vegetable and whatever you want to put in there. But it's pretty much the same procedure. And if you're making beef soup, you don't have to put the red peas in there. You can just use your pumpkin, your carrot, and your vegetables and your meat, and you put your noodles. I'm gonna put a noodle in here because I would like to put a chicken noodle in there. It's optional, you don't have to do it. But I kind of do like to put this in there. I like the taste of it in there. So you don't have to. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. So when you're making your beef soup, you're gonna buy your beef noodle. And you buy your beef and you cook, follow the same procedure, just that you don't put the red peas if you don't want to. But this is my red peas. So I'm gonna make it cook for a little bit more, about 20 minutes more to cook in this, make the seasoning cook in there, and then it's done. I'll show you it after. Welcome back again, guys. So this is the finishing product. See how yummy it look? So I'm gonna share a plate, a dish out. Yeah, and my friend Elaine is here. She's gonna be the taster. So you see, it's nothing hard in it. You call this a one-pot meal. So here you go, guys. All done. Rich and nice and tasty. Okay. So this is it for today, guys. So I'll see you guys again in upcoming video. Peace out.